right through Tuesday, very, very late. People just are writing, and at around 3 o'clock on Wednesday, we sort of read, we're beginning to prepare for read-through. People are rehearsing. If there's music in it, the cast are doing that. And then we read 40 to 45 pieces at the table, which is endlessly long. But it's an honest room because there's no, with all respect, there's no one else but us. So it's the production staff and the people who are contributing. And so if something gets laughs, it's generally an honest reaction. And then after the read-through, we're choosing 12 or 13 pieces, figuring out what the time is, how they'll lay it out in the studio. Costumes knows what they have to do, the scenic people know what they have to do, and all of that begins to start. And then on Thursday, the musical act comes in, and they rehearse early Thursday. At the same time, there's 2 rewrite tables rewriting the choices that we've made on Wednesday. The film unit is getting ready to start shooting on Friday. They'll do something very early Friday with the host, and then the host will come back to the studio, and we will continue blocking the live sketches till about 10 or 11. And then the host will go to another film shoot. Legally, we can't make them do all of this, because they're working from like 5 in the morning to like 4 in the morning, but no one seems to complain about it, so we just keep going. I do a production meeting late, around midnight on Friday with all the production team and the head writers, and we just go down each piece, and then I'm choosing the running order from dress. And so sometimes costumes can't make the change, because for somebody to get out of that sketch into that, or scenic can't make the change, or cameras can't. So there's a lot of just purely practical how you mount a show. And when we leave, we know we're the same 20 minutes long, 25 minutes long. And then on Saturday, everything comes together, and it's just a different feel in the studio. The music's there, the musical guest is there, and we do a run through in costumes and hair, which is just a continuation blocking, but it's the first time we've done it with everything. And then at 8 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock, we do the music rehearsal, 6 o'clock we rehearse update, and then at 8 o'clock, dress starts. We have a warm-up of like about a half hour before, and then dress starts, and I'm on the floor, and the writers of the piece sit beside me while it's going, and I'm giving notes, and others are giving notes as well. And sometimes it's like a death in the family, and you look into each other's eyes, and
I was just going to jump in and say some of that sounds terrifying.
Yeah, there's really, really nothing to be done at that point. I mean, sometimes it's just so clear. Most of the time they're fixable, and you know that the level of performance will go up on air because the cast are that good. But sometimes the audience just signals they're not interested in it. And you can argue with the audience, but you have to do it after the show. And so we're just moving fast at that point. But you learn a lot from dress, and every week I'm like surprised at how wrong I was on Wednesday. What was I thinking? And then you make all the adjustments, and then the cast are like pros, so they know the job, and their job is to make it better than it possibly deserves to be. And they'll go out and they'll be brilliant. And for me, the moments that are the best in the show is when performance and writing are coming together, and you sort of see that now the cast member is taking it off the page and just adding this whole other level, and there's a level of joy in the way they're playing, and the audience is connected to it, and then those moments are brilliant.
So you just said something that